Hi friend, my name is Robert Reyes, and in this presentation I'm going to give you three fundamental tricks, or you can call it techniques, that you can go out and go out there, use it right now, and triple the amount of job offers that you're receiving. That's my guarantee. Go use it right now. I'm going to give it to you. You can implement those techniques in your cover letter, in your resume, and also use it in your job interview so that you can increase the perceived value of you, so that when you go for an interview, the employer or when the employer looks at your cover letter or resume or does an interview with you, he's going to notice that you are the person of authority and the person who can solve the company's problem, and that's going to make him want to hire you. That's what the three techniques that I'm going to give you right now is going to help you do. So what that simply means is that there's no more frustration, there's no more anxiety, and there's no feeling of having lost. I know when I used to go on the internet and look for jobs, I would be able to find the jobs that were totally aligned with what I was looking for. I would be able to find that job, I would be able to apply to it, I would send them the resume, but I would not receive a single response, and I would be so 100% confident that, oh my god, this job is certainly made for me, but eventually I would never get that response. And those days are going to be over once you implement these three techniques all the way through, in your cover letter when you apply for the job, in your resume when they read the resume, and then of course when they like your resume they're going to call you for the interview. And of course that technique is going to help you. Those three techniques are going to help you accomplish a great, phenomenal interview when you implement it all together. It's going to increase the perceived value of you, so you're seen as an authority. So let's jump in. But wait, I want to tell you something. I've spent a lot of time and energy of myself figuring out the whole system, okay? And I'm gonna give it to you right now, and I have no problem with that. I'm gonna give it to you. That's fine. But I want to warn you. The thing is that please do not misuse this. If you think that you're not the qualified person for that position that you're applying for all day, please don't use it, because it's such a powerful thing that people can misuse it. So please do not do that. Okay, I'm sure you won't. So that's fine. But the next thing is that keep your mind and heart open once I give you those techniques, because these techniques are totally out of the box. I won't give you any other stuff that you're finding on the internet, like, oh, dress nice or something like that. I'm not gonna give you those kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you something that's more deep on the core level of human being. And once you implement those techniques, you're gonna be able to have a connection on a different level with your employer once you do that. So let's wait no more and let's jump in. The technique number one that I'm going to give you right now is get it syndrome. What do I mean by a get it syndrome? I think I won't be able to explain to you very smoothly, so instead of that I'm going to give you an example. Have you ever had that moment when you meet a new person and you find a person that loves the same exact song that's your favorite, or he loves the exact same celebrity or the movie that you absolutely are a fan of? Once you find that person that loves the exact same song, have you ever had that moment that both of you have a connection on a deeper level because you both have the favorite song that you absolutely love? Have you ever noticed that? Or I'm the only one noticing those kind of stuff? I'm sure you have noticed that. And once that's the syndrome of get it. Usually you're going to notice that those two people seem to get each other. I'm going to put the get part in quotes. So they seem to get each other. Like, hey, that guy gets it. He gets the point that why I love that song, or why I love that celebrity or the music kind. I'm sure you can resonate with that. And if you can create that kind of get it syndrome with your employer, you're totally communicating with him on a different level. He's going to begin to like you and trust you more than any other candidate who does not get the employer. So that's a very big part of the whole job interview process, to get the perspective of the employer. The fact is that underneath all the professional mask, we are all humans. The thing is that that employer is seeking a certain level of skills, experience, and problem-solving abilities of yours, and he has certain beliefs underneath the whole professional tie and suit. He has a mountain of emotions that you and the employer share, but you have to find that bridge so that you can communicate with your employer effectively. Okay, and he seems to get it. That means that he says, oh my god, this person gets the company's problems. He has those skills. he has those problem solving abilities, he has that experience, and oh my god, this person is the perfect one who's going to be able to solve my problem. And even though if you are the more expensive candidate, you're going to get the job. Now I'm going to give you a code that's so profound. This has had a great impact on my life. Okay, the code is, if you're able to explain somebody else's problem better than they can, they will automatically assume that you have the solution to their problems. I think this is so powerful that I'm going to repeat it. If you're able to explain somebody else's problem better than they can, they will automatically assume that you have the solution. Now, when you do that, while in an interview, while writing your cover letter, while writing your resume, if you can communicate the problems and the skill sets that you have, so that you can take away the company's problems, or on the opposite, you can provide some kind of value that the employer is seeking and is craving, you got the job, simply. This brings me to the second technique, that's called sell certainty. This is the thing, we humans do not like risk. We want to know when the rain is going to be. We want to know when the snow is going to be. We want to know when the movie is, when our friends are going to arrive, when we're going to go home. Either we have a job or we do not have a job. If the company is going to do a profit, if the company is going to do a loss. Is the stock going up? Is the stock going down? We want to be certain. That's human nature, right? Don't you think so? I think so. Now let me tell you a short story once again about one of my other friends who actually went to a doctor. Actually, two of my friends went to the doctor, and the doctor was diagnosing one of my friends. My friend is the kind of person who asks a lot of questions about her health, and she was asking questions about her health to the doctor, and the doctor said, I don't know if this is the problem, or I don't know, I'm not sure if this is the problem. Maybe this is gonna work, or maybe this medicine is not gonna work. We don't want to go to a doctor who is not 100% sure about our health, okay? He's not certain. He, as a doctor, is selling the idea that he is a professional and he knows what he's talking about, okay? And when you go for an interview, you want to sell certainty, selling that you are 100% sure about your expertise. You are the master of your domain. You know your subject hard, solid. And that's what you want to sell, because certainty sells. If you go in for an interview and you're not confident, you're not aligned on all levels, they're going to sense it, because they're humans. And we humans are really, really smart at picking up those spots, and those are not aligned on all levels. So you might ask that, hey, Robert, I'm not 100% sure if I am the right candidate for that company. Or I'm not 100% sure if I will be able to diminish their losses this year. Or I'm not 100% sure if I will be able to solve the cancer that they want to hire me to solve. Okay, I'm just making this stuff up because the thing is that not everybody can be certain when they go for a job to be 100% sure that they will be able to solve that problem. I know, I agree to you, and of course there is no 100% certainty. There's a quote that I got from this movie, I don't remember, and it said, there's no certainty, there's only opportunity. And that's the opportunity for you. The job is an opportunity to prove yourself. If you are 100% certain in your abilities, you will be 100% certain that you are going to give your best, and you're going to do the research. If you're a doctor, you can do your research and find that cure for the cancer. Of course, that's not 100%. People have spent their whole lives working on that problem, but I'm just saying that there's no 100% certainty. I don't know if after I record this video, what happens to this video. Maybe my computer is going to shut down. Maybe this website is going to shut down right now. I don't know. 100%. There's no 100% certainty in life. You know, I think you get the point. But you have to sell certainty about your abilities and your confidence level that you are the perfect solution provider to that company, or the goal achiever for that company. There are two things. You either solve a company's problem or you achieve a certain goal for that company. Right? Make sense? So just to sum it up, you have to be 100% sure that you're the problem solver, or you're the overperformer, you're a team player, you're motivated, you're hardworking, and you have to minimize the risk as much as possible, and you have the job.